Hi, my name is Mark Dudley, and this is my introduction video for EDL 853 Module 1. Just some personal information about me. I live in Lexington, South Carolina. Me and my wife live together. Her name is Mary, and we've been married for 15 years. We have a 7-year-old Yorkie named Deacon. I am a teacher and a baseball coach, and my wife is actually a kindergarten teacher, and we met at our first teaching job at a small private school. Some professional information about me. This is my 9th year teaching. I actually left the teaching profession for about 4 years. So right out of college, I taught for 5 years at a small private school. Then I went into some business and some marketing. And then now I'm back this is entering my 4th year of teaching. And now I teach at a public school, which is White Knoll High School, which we are in the Lexington District 1 district here in South Carolina, one of the fastest growing districts in the state. There's over 26, I think it's over 27,000 students, and we're supposed to add another 5,000 to 6,000 in the next couple of years. So we are continually growing. We're always building new schools, so it's a very big district. White Knoll High School has approximately 2,000 students and growing. Like I said, this district is a very fast-paced district. At White Knoll, I teach world history. I teach both college prep and honors level classes. As far as my reflection on our facilities for our special ed department, I actually teach in a portable classroom, and right next to my classroom is our OCP lab, and both pictures on this slide are pictures of that lab. OCP students are occupational certificate program students, meaning they won't receive a diploma, but they will get a certificate and they will get job experience. And this lab is crucial for those students. As you can see in the picture on the left, the students are actually taking pallets and building snowman, and on the other side of that snowman is a scarecrow, and this is one of the projects they do to fundraise for their program so they can do more things. And then the picture on the right is a greenhouse where they're will be growing things. They're going to eventually try to grow some fruits and vegetables so that they could sell them. They already have a co-op program where they sell produce through the schools, and the students go to the farmers market, pick it out, and then they sort it for the teachers in the school. So it's actually a pretty good program. So that's one of the really good things we've got going on. Our special ed department is rather vast. We have lots of different classes, lots of different teachers. We also have 6 to 7 resource teachers, which we are in the need of one. I think there's one job opening, so we're one short. A lot of the special ed classrooms have extra instructional assistants. So I feel like we're doing an okay job of staffing our classes and making sure those students' needs are met. So I think that's a positive. I think one of the biggest issues on facilities is that I know we probably can't group all special ed classes in the same wing or in the same area, but I think it would help to have more if they were a lot closer. These classes are spread all throughout our campus, and our campus is really large. And I think it would help if we had a more central location. I think it'd help the students. I think it would help the teachers when they needed more support. And I think that's probably one of the things that we could really improve on. As far as what I deal with on a daily basis in my classroom with special ed students, we are an inclusion district, so we try to include students in as many normal classrooms as possible. So on any given class, I could have students with an IEP. I could have students with 504 behavior plans. Sometimes that comes with accommodations. Sometimes that comes with just some accommodations to deal with their different health struggles that they have. And then we also have students that are English for speakers of other languages, so ESOL students. So what that comes with it is pretty much within the first week of school, I'm contacted by the special ed department, given those accommodations. And then I work with those students in my classroom to help them get the information they need, and whether it's accommodate the learning style, accommodate how I teach it, accommodate, give them a different test, different assessments. I work with those accommodations of those students and those special ed and resource teachers to make sure that students get the best education possible. As far as a reflection on my personal teaching, I put the rule book there because I'm always going to follow the rules. I'm very much a rule follower, so I make sure that I follow the plans to a letter. I understand that those plans are there for a reason. But I probably could do a better job of providing a different experience for those students, whether I do some extra work and excuse me, give them a different type of test, different type of project. So I probably need to do a better job of providing more diverse activities and projects for those students so that they could get the full experience and that it would meet their educational needs a little bit better. As far as my plan for an enhanced learning experience for these students, I think it's very important that we give them more support. Like I mentioned, our resource teachers are a little bit spread thin. I think we need more teachers and more assistants that can be there mainly just to help these students. A lot of times our special ed teachers are in meetings, and therefore if a student has to take a test, then they may have to wait a day or two instead of taking that test immediately. I think we need more people. And like I said earlier, I think when we include special ed students in classes, I think it's imperative that we try to find a smaller class size. It's very hard for me and teachers to accommodate a lot of different students at one time. There are times where I have 5, 6, maybe even 8 or 9 students that have some type of accommodation, and it's very hard for teachers to take that extra time to create a different experience for those students if the class size is too big. And then, like I said, I think it would be important for the teachers and the students to have kind of a centralized location, a wing, if you will, so that there would be more people for support during times when the staff is spread thin, whether they're in meetings or things like that. But also, as with everything, funding obviously is an issue with this. We are having a hard time finding enough teachers that are skilled in these areas. So it would be great to offer more positions, but we would need the money and we need the personnel to do it. This is my intro video. I look forward to learning from all of you, and thank you for listening.